We can start with an equation of a line. And from that, go ahead and graph that by keying in on a couple of components of the particular terms that we have in this function right here. I have the line or function f of x equals negative 3/2 x plus 2, and I'm being asked to graph that. Well, generally what we'll start with is we'll look at this second term right here, the term that's not associated with the x. And I notice it's a plus 2. What that tells me is that this graph crosses that axis, crosses the y-axis at the point 0 and 2. The number in front of the x is my slope, negative 3/2. And again, slope is the change in its y value over its change in its x value. So this tells me that my slope is negative 3. So I'm going to go down from my starting point. Since I know this point's on the line, I'm going to go down 3 spots because it's negative 3. 1, 2, 3. And the bottom number 2, positive 2. And now I have another point on the line. And once we have 2 points, we have enough points to go ahead and determine the shape or the look of that particular line. One other thing that you might be curious of is you notice that I did negative 3 over positive 2. Well, what if I did a positive 3 over a negative 2? Because slope, again, this fraction can be written as this, or it can be written as that, or it can just be written as that. All three of those tell us the same way. They're just written a little bit differently. And I use this slope to determine this line. Well, what if I use that one? Well, let's just go back to our starting point right there. Our starting point is at 2 up on that y-axis. If I use this slope, it tells me my change in my y is a positive 3. Up 3, 1, 2, 3. And then the negative 2 tells me to go backwards on the x-axis 2 spots. 1, 2. And I have another line right there, or another point right there. And what do you know? It's on the line as well.